How do you like the music, Shiva?
Music very nice, right? This human the man very famous. He writing very good music. Very famous in Việt Nam. Rất thời gian lâu nhiều rồi. Với Việt Nam very rất là music, good music. Very nice music. Because the music a little have the zen, so very famous.
Vậy hả? Mãi xuyên đêm luôn. Em hả? Thôi, mày uống nước cam mà giờ uống nước mía đi.
Một cam một mía.
Dạ uống nước cam. Rồi lại đúng không?
Nhạc Trịnh á.
Ăn anh Nhân anh. Đi. Đi vòng về tinh thần khác thôi. Bạn nó ơi. Nha.
Như là very nice.
That's good.
It's good. Hả?
Theodore will either restart the live stream or he go to his kuti and restart the live stream. Should be too early for him to end today, so.
Nó sẽ đi finish.
Did you buy your phone in Vietnam or somewhere else?
I've had this phone for years.
This one?
No, this I bought in India.
Oh. Same price or cheaper?
Probably more expensive.
Very expensive.
Yeah.
Anh ngồi Tây được không? Anh ngồi Tây nữa. Đi kinh ngồi hay là không?
Do you think you'll ever get a job, Shiva?
I have a
A
job.
normal job?
I don't think so. Why? You offering?
I'd be willing to hire you to do some work without pay.
That's very generous of you.
Mà về.
$21 million.
22 million dong? For what?
For the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra.
What's the battery or the amount? The storage amount?
250 something.
That's the one that I have.
Yeah. Still expensive. But what can you do?
It's less than $1,000.
No, it's actually, well, yeah, Americans, yeah.
But in Canadians, it's $1,000.
Yeah. There's different options of stores you can go to.
Think of all the other things that you could do with that $1,000. Can you think of anything?
Buy an extra room, buy some food.
And I can feel it. I can feel during this retreat the prana generating and the insights generating.
Mhm.
Can you all feel it out there? Can you feel it through the screen? Going through a life and death experience, that was a pretty big deal.
How does that relate to my phone?
How does anything relate to anything?
Here we go again. Give me a straight answer.
You want the real answer to the question I just asked?
Yeah.
Only together with everything. Things only relate to each other when they're together with everything. And so it cancels out the thingness of anything in particular.
Whoa, what is this? Galaxy S24 Ultra, $16 million somehow.
You just get a used one at a shop.
No, it's gotta be new.
You want to buy a new S24 Ultra?
Of course.
Ultra? Ultra?
Shiva want to get the same phone I have.
Ultra?
Samsung phone. Samsung phone.
How can you give already đó?
Status, 98% to 99%.
iPhone Ultra đó. Samsung Ultra đó.
Yeah. How about I'll sell you my phone, I'll give you a good price, Shiva.
How much?
20 million.
That is a good price.
How much? This is how much?
Old Samsung Galaxy.
Give it right here. 20 million.
The Samsung Ultra 20 million?
It's, yeah. But I want a new one. One that hasn't been taken to the toilet.
This is a new screen. This is a new factory screen. I got it replaced a couple months ago.
You broke it?
It broke.
Oh.
Yeah. I didn't break it, but it broke.
Do you have a Gorilla Glass on it?
It's a new screen. It's a brand new screen.
Oh.
Still got the oleophobic coating on it.
And do you have any kind of case on it?
Yeah, this is the case. Very high quality case. So I'll sell you this with the case for 20 million flat.
You gotta spend another 2 million to get a new one.
This is basically brand new.
I mean,
And we'll go to the store and I'll get a new S26 Ultra and I'll give you my old phone and we'll give that 20 million to the shop for my new phone.
but it hasn't come out yet.
I know people.
I mean,
Chứ giờ bao nhiêu mối tình mình.
I don't think that's going to help me get the phone before it's released, but I do know people.
it comes out in March.
How about I say đó?
Yeah, why don't you ask Seattle for a phone?
Why you not there?
Thích thích ai không?
Okay.
Cái gì vậy?
You try?
If it's your strong need and it can inspire faith in you for Tabarwa, then you should talk to him about it.
Maybe you should talk to him on my behalf.
We'll do the same thing we did last time.
I don't know.
Nhu cầu mong muốn gì đó.
I'll make the introduction and you can make the ass.
That's what I'm talking about.
Hee-haw, hee-haw.
This guy.
I don't mind making any introductions for you, Shiva.
20 million, 30% off.
Seattle will give you his Pixel, his new Pixel phone.
No, I need Samsung. I'm never buying an Apple phone, by the way, ever. Unless in like 20 years.
Why?
Apple is just a scam company.
Con chào My đó.
They overprice.
My đây là Phú Dân nè.
Là sao?
3,5 triệu một tháng.
Là sao?
Android very good.
Hear about this, Shiva. You shave your hair, become a monk, and I'll buy you the phone you want.
All right, let's go.
Okay, let's go.
No, Shiva ready. Love hair.
So he cannot, right?
I love the bee.
But I will, Shiva, if you'll be the monk for the rest of this retreat, which is just 3-4 days, then I'll buy the new phone for you.
Wow, that is.
Okay, let's go, Shiva. This is a hair come back again. Bee
Oh,
come back
serious?
again.
I don't know if you're serious.
I'm serious. We'll go talk with Seattle and get you ordained.
Let me know if I should do it.
I think that would inspire a lot of faith for the people at home. Yeah, I'll make a donation. If you become a monk, I'll donate a new phone to you. We'll go out from the temple on the little bike and we'll get it.
Okay. All right, then. I guess I'm ordaining tomorrow.
No, tonight. We have to go and talk with Seattle tonight. There's no tomorrow.
Tonight.
Because if you think now you want to change, you go and talk. Because tomorrow
You
your
change mind
you change
again.
mind again. So
Yeah.
you don't want to do that.
That's the thing.
Just talk and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps. So, oh, I want to change again.
Yeah, just a few steps.
Very fast, the mind.
Tùy người. Ở đây có tùy. Có tùy. Nhiều sư bằng
just 3 days, man.
Shiva, 3 days. Hair you covered again. Please, you cover. You so many hair. Why you? Hair is really not so good. You can try to clean it. You see? One week,
It's already
right?
dirty. Dirty.
This is dirty.
He needs to clean this.
Skin, dirty. Chew you. You and my husband very dirty. Okay, clean it. Oh, clean it. Very good.
You can
Right,
get
right.
the trading cards if you make the donation. If you're a part of the community, then we support you for
Yeah,
getting the monk life meditation trading cards. Dizzy City says, pretty good deal, ... question mark.
But if Shiva want to become a monk in my one birth, just become a monk, okay.
Just for the
fine,
phone, then it's not good, right?
Good.
Yeah.
Hey, whatever the result is, that's.
Because I think when he want to become a monk, but try become a monk, and 3 days in the mind, I think it's very powerful.
Big shift.
So he don't thinking another donation is a one time. I think that
Maybe I'll stay
it's
a
your
monk.
detachment that
You can stay a monk and go with Seattle to Bodh Gaya to India.
because you know
They'll pay for
the
your
first
flight
time
and
I become the nun, I not have anything. So I just go to Polo said I just how about 5 million and buy the ticket and the master passport, the master visa and go follow him.
that's a good deal, Shiva.
And
You're
not
already
have anything there. I just have the two clothes and not have money, not have anything. And let's go with him. So I go to 7 years.
so
Not
you
have
can
anything, Sarah.
you can get
Very
the
good.
phone and also the flight to India. Everything will be on the house.
Okay. I mean, I don't know how serious you are about this.
I'm completely serious. We'll go sit down and talk with Seattle and get you ordained and tell them about you want to go to India. Your rent's already going to be up at the end of the month, so it's not like you have a bunch of time that money you already invested.
But my stuff is still in Vietnam or Da Nang.
Chú ơi, 2 mấy áo sọc mà.
Fly and come back. It's still a good deal.
Yeah.
When I become a monk, I want to become a monk. I want to try Sweden to become a monk and Sweden the Buddha teaching.
How old are you when you become a monk?
27,
Oh.
Anh vô Trung ương 2 chưa?
125.
Cho tâm người bệnh hay là vô?
À,
Vô
trên
nói
the
chơi
show.
rồi vô.
How old are you now?
Trung ương 2 đi qua.
35.
Vô đó vô lắm.
Ah,
Vô ở nói giờ ở chị.
Ay,
Vô ở đấy.
right?
Vô không cùng là cùng luôn. Đi trải nghiệm.
So when I become a nun, I not have anything. I just want to become a monk and experience teaching the Buddha. I just thinking that. I not thinking anything. So I become a nun. Clothes come, anything come. I have my house. I have anything. Just the way donation. It's so that. Oh, I don't care that.
Very pure.
So I not use internet 4 years, 2, 3 years, 4 years, honey, remember? But when honey contact the messenger, I cannot contact again because I not have use internet. 4 years I not use internet. I just go and read it and just read and just read it meditation and teaching the Buddha. Very serious.
Vô chỗ
Very,
thuốc
very.
để
Start again.
Such story, bad story.
I need more data.
Finish?
Yeah.
Why?
Which one you use? Which
Why?
one?
I need you in the Wi-Fi here. Very strong Wi-Fi here. Why I need not you?
Not always work.
Well,
Not always working.
okay. I check in the data.
I will check. I will check. Let me see.
Có honey light chim phun đầy. Nothing, not the data.
ngủ nghỉ ở đây.
Yeah.
Mai tiếp. Về đi. Mai quá. Ngon nước. Tối nay chạy xe lầm đó.
Mai tính tiếp. Rồi có đi.
Anh đi.
Rồi có đi. Cảm ơn.
That's right, Clark Kent. Spiritual awakening and enlightenment are all about giving up and surrender.
Không ở tập thể là được rồi.
Em biết tập á. Nó không có theo ý mình.
I'm going to get Ozempic soon, and I'm going to lose this weight, and everything's going to change very quickly.
Từ ơi, vậy rồi. Mai qua. Anh qua đủ em.
How long do you think you can live stream with full battery on this phone?
We can talk with Seattle about all this stuff.
Talking about you.
Seattle do more live streaming than I do for many years. This is an iPhone.
Just tell me how long.
2 hours, 3 hours. I don't know. I don't keep track of it.
I think 2 hours. There is some more.
Seattle was saying in the Dhamma talk today, if you want more, you will have less. If you want less, you will have more.
Yeah, I was listening to that.
So we will go, and I will bring you, and let's tell them this guy wants to ordain, and we can sit down and talk with Seattle, and you can go with him to India, get a taste of the real India.
After retreat,
Thank
said
you,
I'll go to
Rosebud.
India. After retreat.
The more we want, the less we get. The less we want,
They
the more
have
we get. Thank you, Flackeronk. I knew that
retreat,
wasn't
the meditation
exact.
retreat.
Thank you.
India, the short time, a few days. You can go with him.
Go to India, get a taste of the real Buddhism, and then get a taste of the real Mount Kailash, and the real Ganga, whatever is on the itinerary.
How about you? You're ordaining?
If you're ready to do it, I'll support you by doing that again.
Không say đâu, we need live stream.
I can't do this.
Okay, Rosebud, thank you.
Tôi
It's
say đâu
live
không được. Cái gì?
Dobindo says the phone will never come and Shiva will not monk up. Well, I'm sure Shiva will figure out a way to buy the phone that he wants eventually. But I've been down that pathway that Shiva's on, obsessing over that new item, that new thing. Obsessing over the laptop, obsessing over the camera, obsessing over the speakers. I've been there and I know what a twister and a tornado that is. You just got to dive in. Dizzy Chizzy says, do a day's work, Shiva.
Wow, 24% off. 25 million. You got a lot of a lot of haters. They don't like me for some reason.
Because you've changed your YouTube channel so much in the past months. It's been such a fundamental change.
I might even just... Okay, we're gonna go to the store
Go to the store.
in Ho Chi Minh.
Ho Chi Minh's far away. You got long days of retreat coming up.
Yeah.
Let me check your recent comments on your recent videos.
Oh, you don't want to do that.
5 hours ago. These AI videos are ridiculous. All right. Okay. You're the devil. You're making such a huge mistake following. This is a great one from Enlightened Master. He's not a doctor, and you are making such a huge mistake following him and treating him like your teacher. I support that. Oh my gosh. I exposed you a little bit this last stream, huh? Joe Pop says, good luck with the stocks, Shiva. Hopefully you can double up on the donations.
What does that mean?
Well, he's saying that you're gambling with the donations from the community.
Investing in stocks is not gambling. You need some really low IQ people watching.
Disconnect from this, Shiva. Go your own way. And he has a prayer emoji. As if this hasn't been constantly happening for months now. These people are just coming back to your channel after 6 months away or something. Let's see the live stream before that. 15 comments. They want a solo stream, Shiva. Rob is brutal. GeoFairy says, whatever you do or whatever Rob tries to convince you, do not delete the lives showing who he really is. It will be important evidence in the future, I feel. That's why he has deleted all of his psychotic episodes on his page. He only wants people to see what he wants them to see. Much love and strength.
Ooh.
Is that your psychiatrist, Shiva? Is that who that is?
Is he talking about you?
Well, that's it. I mean, that's all the live streams recently, really.
That's all she wrote, huh?
But this thumbnail is great. He's leaving. He's using you for money. So you got to do something to recollect and refresh yourself before you go back into live streaming on your own and coming out of this whole saga. You have to have something to show for it. You can't just put on the orange t-shirt on your head again. And so if you did become a monk, then you go to Da Nang and now you're completely started anew. You had a revival and now you got an opportunity to, everybody's going to believe that. But the way that it's going right now, because I'm going to be busy. I've got a lot of busyness coming up in these next few weeks and months. So, you know, it's going to be time for us to part ways pretty soon. And I'm looking forward. I'm actually looking forward to us parting ways because I'm looking forward to seeing your content, your solo content.
What are you gonna be busy with?
I think that you can shave your head and your beard and you can ordain, and then you have this whole new you that's come out of it.
So beautiful, right?
Yeah, very beautiful when he shaves and has short hair.
Sure. You try.
Maybe.
Open your mind and you can study the new. You can study appearance the new and study everything. You can study the new.
And so
Study.
you can cut off your hair and give it to me as a wig, and I'll use it as a wig.
So what are you gonna be busy with this month?
I've just got a lot of things coming up. We have a lot of projects we're working on, and there's a lot of energy. Some things are going to be happening. I can already feel it. There's big changes coming together for the Monk Life Meditation Institute. Well, I don't know what a typical day for me is. Waking up very early in the morning, doing walking meditation, joining the Dharma talks, doing my live streamings, doing the coaching classes that I have to do, and then when it gets to about 10 a.m., waking up Shiva and encouraging him to join the meditation retreats and the Dharma talks and things like that. But you'd have to ask Shiva what his daily day is. A lot of it seems to be spent in his room, so that's okay.
I wanna get another coconut.
Go quick, because they're closing soon.
Can I get one more coconut? This gives me a lot of things to think about.
Yeah.
Thank you. I will give you cash when we go back to Ho Chi Minh. Give cash when we go back.
Huh?
Ho Chi Minh.
Hey, you have cup?
I don't have cash here. Cash when we go back to Ho Chi Minh.
Now he's trying to convince my wife to pay for his coconuts, and he came here without any cash. Cash, money,
Milk,
money, milk.
Meow,
You
no.
have too many milk. Money,
milk.
money,
No
money.
cat.
Cat,
No cat.
money,
Money.
cash, money.
I think the cat. I think the meow. I think the cat. I think he give me the cat. The meow. They same the dog. I think you give me the cat. The meow.
Oh, the cats.
The cat, right? Or the milk. The cat or the milk.
Meow.
No cats.
The cat or the milk. What have you been? The cat or the milk, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Which one is it? The cat or the milk?
Meow, the animal.
What's this one?
Animal, meow.
It's happiness. They want to see. They don't know what it is.
This is This is my doctor.
Why they always keep that dog in a cage? All the time, it's always in a cage. Huh? You ask them why they... The bird come and get his very small dog. Hung,
Yeah.
what is your name?
David.
Well, don't just tell me I'm handsome. Maybe you could give me $20 or something like that. Let's make it 50. All right, Shiva, you ready to go talk with Seattle?
No.
Yes. Why you talk that? The feeling them down. You need. Okay, let's go.
I will do it.
Right.
Please don't do it.
You'd be beautiful, Shiva. You'd be great.
Yeah, but
Terpy Nugs CA, your brain is rotten with THC, buddy.
wait.
Yeah, that's what I don't get about all the people who donate to Shiva to insult me or whatever, as if I'm not paying his way. As if I haven't paid for his flight here, made sure that he had a good room here at the temple, everything. I mean, it brings me to tears when I think about, I'm actually the person who's supporting this guy's life and his livelihood. And then you get all these people, sending him $5 and $20 to spite me. It doesn't even make any sense. But I'll let go. I'll let go. Shiva, is there a reluctance in you?
For what?
Just in general, is there a reluctance there?
Reluctance usually comes when towards something. Yeah, it's true that you paid my way. Paid.
Look, it's not a good idea to be a dope fiend and smoke weed all the time. It's not good for you. It's not good for the people around you. And unless you have a terminal illness, there's no excuse for being a pothead.
Yeah, it's true.
For being a dab god. Actually, you're a dab freak.
Whoa. Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra. 24.
So are you or are you not sitting over there obsessing over finding a phone, going from one link to another link and thinking about all the details of buying the phone and just going circularly again and again? Like a porn addict. Looking for their perfect pornography video. Only for you it's a phone, right?
Jesus.
Yes or no?
That was oddly specific.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
Well, why do you keep repeating the S24 Ultra mantra?
It's Ultra. Why did they put that name in the thing? Now I have to obsess over it. This one has a much more expensive one. I don't know why. That's annoying.
S24 Plus is more than enough, they said.
Well, they say a lot of things. Maybe I'll get a Plus. Which is less expensive. S23 election.
Maybe an S22.
Why stop there? Why not 21?
Why not an S20?
Why not just go back to the original?
What do you mean by that?
Go back to a Nokia. It's too far, huh?
So what do you feel about Islam and Muslim people?
I've been taught skating with this coconut, so revelations. Look, some of them are very extreme. They hurt people. They shouldn't hurt people. Be calm and kind to people.
It's been a long day.
It's gonna get longer.
You will say that?
Yeah, we go to see Seattle.
First, I need to cut this, and then I quickly
Okay.
eat. I eat quickly.
Never eat quickly, you'll get a sickness.
It's okay. Wait. Because you want to drink. Okay, I want.
Coconut, very important.
We'll go talk to Seattle about this whole situation.
Cái dừa dừa mỏng á chị. Cắt chẻ cái dừa ra dùm mà dầu mỏng nạo cái không ăn.
KK, you're gonna have to give me a lot more than $5 if you want me to do what you say. Come here, you little demon. You barked at me the other night. You remember that? Come here. Because I was walking around late at night, and the dogs, when I come close to here, the dogs come and say, "You don't come over here." Are you afraid of dogs, Shiva?
Absolutely not. I know you are.
Because your fear is repressed.
You afraid of dogs?
I have a non-repressed fear of dogs.
What is the difference? So you have fear of dogs, and I just repress it.
I've been down the Netherlands benefit path before. I'm happy that some of those people are getting help. Schizophrenia is a very real condition, and I'm happy that they're being supported by the government.
Oh, that was serious. Okay.
Here, look what Chanath posted here.
Chanath, you're not welcome on my YouTube channel.
You're very welcome, Chanath.
Definitely not on my live streams.
I'm not a bum, KK. I'm a very successful spiritual teacher and spiritual life coach, mentor. So I'm not showing ungratefulness, but $5, what am I going to do with $5? Buy a couple coconuts?
Yeah, that's life.
I appreciate that you sent me $5, but
Move the decimal place.
if you're, move the decimal place over if you're expecting to get some kind of recognition or something like that. And if you donate, that's your problem. It's got nothing to do. I'm a very successful spiritual teacher, life coach, mentor. I've traveled all over the world. $5 doesn't mean much to me. $5 isn't even going to get me a night or entrance into the hot springs in South Korea. So you might have the wrong idea about me, honey. No offense.
You're a man or a woman?
I'm not sure.
This is what a successful spiritual life coach does. Impressive.
Well, Red, I'm trying to stop smoking, not continue.
Either do or don't do.
KK, you're looking for something here that's not appropriate. You need to be respectful, and if you're going to make a donation as a middle-aged woman, you need to give more than $5. You're not a little girl wearing a ballerina's outfit at church, handing out $5. Get your life together. Get your mind together.
Get your money up.
Get your money up. Definitely. You can't even get a bottle of wine for $5, KK. What am I going to do with it? You send me a message on WhatsApp and I'll send you $10, KK. That'll be enough for you to have a bottle of wine.
Absolutely insane.
Enlightenment is about not thinking. It's freedom from thought, not thinking certain things. Enlightenment is not about thinking certain things, and it's not theoretical. You can't approach it intellectually. Enlightenment is more like wonder, like great wonder. Not wander, not wandering around or sauntering around, but wonder, W-O-N-D-E-R. Listen, KK, menopause is tough for everybody, but you have my support, and I hope that you'll get your life and your mind together, and I hope that you'll learn more about Buddhism and meditation.
What are the other great Eastern philosophies or religions? Taoism, Confucianism.
Don't
Hinduism,
forget about,
Jainism.
yeah,
Sikhism.
Jainism.
Well, no, Sikhism. Sikhism is something else. I think.
Jainism, they said that the monks would walk around with a broom to broom in front of them as they walk so they didn't step on any bugs.
That's wise. Why'd you say it? Well, what are your take on that?
Holy men. Probably not. I don't think they fixed the floor, but I'm going to avoid that hole like the plague when I go up to sleep at night. I don't want to fall in that hole again. Well, listen, David Sanchez, do I look like I'm extremely fucking depressed, like I have nothing to fucking live for anymore? Do I look like that? I'm not talking to you, Terpy Nugs, you stoned out lunatic. I'm talking to David. Yeah, okay, so if I have the understanding to be happy and healthy, am I asking you for anything? Am I forcing you to do anything? Am I pushing you away or welcoming you? Well, it messed with your brain, Terpy Nugs. What can I say? 2-month tolerance break isn't going to do it.
I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Okay, so feel welcome. Know that you're welcome. And
Whoa.
be welcome. And so what you can do in that way is cultivate a little bit of trust and openness in yourself. If I start coming at you and start talking a lot of weird things and asking for stuff from you, that's one thing. But if this is just a space where you're recognized, you're seen, as far as I can see you just from your comments, and you're welcome here, then you can give up. You can detach from your own life, and you can make use of my life. And we can go step by step. I'm happy to be your friend on the path, and I'm very happy to be able to share my life with you. And if you can do it in your own mind, then you can share your life with me. But thinking about things is not going to solve the problem. I said it earlier, it's like trying to take a bone out of your body. The more that you try to take a bone out of the body, the more you have to dig and tear and rip and do all these different things. Actually, if you just recognize that it's a bone in your body and you don't need to take it out, you can relax and you can stop making more problems there. Actually, not everybody is equal in terms of their personality or in terms of their way of mind, the skill of their mind to be healthy and wealthy. So you are welcome here. There's nothing for sale here. You're not going to be forced into doing anything here, but you can be here and you can be together with this community and you can get more involved with this community, which is a Buddhist and meditation community. Okay, let's go to Seattle. Come on, Shiva.
Let's
Hoi.
go. Isn't thinking good sometimes?
Ask your thoughts. Dong dong lang. Chúc mừng năm mới. Dong dong lang, chúc mừng năm mới. Come here, come here. Come on.
Em tôi quay vậy nha.
Chúc mừng năm mới.
Mệt ghê, không được nghỉ, phải có văn bản đúng, nên không được tin, không được tin, tắt mất anh đừng vậy nha.
Chúc mừng năm mới. You abandon me? You go away with another man late at night? You go out with my friend late at night? So anyways, you're welcome here. And you don't need to be in a hurry to understand or know what's going on, to use your feeling. And actually, when we practice meditation, we learn how to use our feeling. We learn how to navigate not just the intellectual mind, but actually to navigate the heart. Manuel Martinez, nobody cares. Go and fuck off. Who are you talking to? My name's Manuel Martinez, and I think I'm done being here. Thanks for the news flash, Jim. What's the weather for the weekend? Out of your goddamn mind?
But he's an important person, he's just telling you.
I don't know who he is. I don't know what he's talking about. He's crazier than that lady.
Martinez, it's an important person's name.
Maybe it was sign language. Maybe it was just movement, spiritual movement.
Interesting. You can buy a phone? Wait, how much is 15 million down there?
I don't know. It's less than $1,000.
You can buy a scratched phone and go get it fixed and run off.
You and your AI, huh? So what I invite for people to do here is to be patient, to be open, and to look from their heart. Somehow it's like there's a contract on YouTube Shorts live streams that everyone becomes a psychiatrist magically. Everybody becomes a philosopher. Everybody becomes a master of the heavens and the earth, going around and judging people and making decisions. Well, this is my house. You don't make decisions here. Eugene, the first step to becoming a Shaolin monk is taking your head out of your ass. So once you do that, then we can talk about your Shaolin monk, the next step for becoming a Shaolin monk. And this is the thing for people, even for people who are aware that their heads are in their assholes, your head might be a lot further up your ass than you understand or than you know. Yeah, the crazy human brain at work in the comments. Seattle is still upstairs.
Yeah. Come. So this is accident again.
The bathroom.
There's a bathroom here. It's a feature of the Tabarwa Center.
The bathroom.
Yeah, upstairs, second floor.
Is it good?
You're gonna find out. You're gonna get a taste yourself. Yes, it's a challenge, it's an invitation, and it's a welcoming.
One of the most incredible Buddha statues.
But we're not gonna have people acting like freaks here. We're gonna call them out. We're gonna bag them and tag them, skin them, and make dumbass jerky to enjoy together.
Skin them, right?
Yeah, tar them, skin them, burn them.
Unbelievable. That's not vegan. Does it give you PTSD being in this place? Oh, it's not here. They're chanting.
Oh, that means they're closing, right? Let's get some W's in chat, everybody. Well, we're Buddhist cannibals here. Who's ready for something absolutely crazy and unbelievable? Bathroom's right here, Shiva. Who's ready for something absolutely unbelievable?
Vikala Bhojana
Vikala Bhojana
Viramani Sikhabharam
Viramani Sikhabharam
Samadhiyami
Samadhiyami
Nacha
Nacha
Gita
Gita
Vadita
Vadita
Visukha
Visukha
Dasana
Dasana
Managanda
Managanda
Vilepana
Vilepana
Dharana
Dharana
Mandana
Mandana
Vibhusanadhana
Vibhusanahana
Viramani Sikhabharam
Viramani Sikhabharam
Samadhiyami
Samadhiyami
Osasayana
Osasayana
Mahasayana
Mahasayana
Viramani Sikhabharam
Viramani Sikhabharam
Samadhiyami
Samadhiyami
Isarani Nasa Tina Samanaya Masantiya Masantata Papamadina Samadhita
Kính thưa Ngài, con không có biết dùng những cái từ ngữ của về thiền. Con chỉ nói theo cái suy nghĩ của con thôi. Là ngày 29 con nghe Ngài giảng nhưng mà con không hiểu gì hết. Nguyên một ngày là con ráng ghi nhớ lời Ngài giảng dạy nhưng mà con không có nhớ được. Thực hành là ngồi vô là con nghe cái dùng thần kinh con với lại cái tâm con nó u tối. Ngày mùng 1 con quyết định không có ngồi được, không hiểu gì hết là không ngồi được. Con ráng nghe. Lần đầu tiên con nghe cái từ xả đi kèm với chánh niệm và thiện pháp. Con mằn mò ngày mùng 1 con mằn mò, con không ngồi được. Con mằn mò riết thì con phát hiện ra rằng là chánh niệm cái gì thì xả ly cái đó. Thì chánh niệm bằng mọi khoảnh khắc hiện tại với thân thọ tâm pháp, thì xả ly cũng bằng những khoảnh khắc hiện tại với thân thọ tâm pháp. Con suy nghĩ qua thiện pháp là gì? Tâm vô thường. Thì trong tâm nó có muôn màu muôn vẻ, ác pháp, thiện pháp, không thiện, không ác. Như vậy cốt lõi là thiện pháp thì xả ly ác pháp. Con suy nghĩ đến đó con mới bắt đầu là ráo riết đi vô thực hành pháp vào ngày mùng 2. Ngày nay là ngày mùng 4, thì ngày mùng 3 con được pháp hỷ lạc và sự an vui. Sự an vui nó mạnh mẽ đến đi mấy bước chân là muốn nhảy lên, đi mấy bước chân là muốn nhảy lên, nó hân hoan, nó vui vẻ lắm. Thì con mới phát hiện ra được rằng xả ly là không còn dính mắc. Nếu mình xả ly bất thiện pháp thì tham sân si nó được loại trừ, gọi là rớt đi. Thì khi tham sân si nó rớt đi thì cái sự u tối của tâm hồn nó nhẹ và nó trong sáng, nó tĩnh lặng được, và nó có phần êm dịu. Con dùng từ là định tĩnh, con nghĩ như vậy. Và hôm nay là ngày 4 thì con sáng quyết được rằng Vipassana của Đấng Ngài dạy là một cái kiền ba chân, không thiếu được cái chân nào hết, là chánh niệm, xả ly để có thiện pháp, dùng thiện pháp để xả ly. Thì nắm được cái lõi của cái kiền ba chân thì không có bị hụt hẫng như ngày 29 mà con chịu đựng. Con chịu đựng nguyên ngày 29 luôn, không làm gì được, cũng không hiểu gì hết. Xả ly cái gì con cũng không hiểu luôn. Và con đi tới đây là con kết luận, con tự kết luận rằng nếu mình thực hiện là chánh niệm, xả ly để có thiện pháp, dùng thiện pháp để xả ly, và chánh niệm là giống như cái đèn pin vậy, thì dần dần chính mình tạo được nhiều thiện pháp cho chính mình. Và với cái kinh nghiệm của mình sẽ tạo được thiện pháp lan rộng ra. Con suy nghĩ như vậy, con kết luận như vậy, và con không biết rằng con kết luận có bị lệch lạc hay không. Dạ con xin hết.
Dear Theodore, she would like to share about her practice, her experience. So on the second day of the meditation retreat, she cannot sit, she cannot meditate, because it's the first time she heard about detachment with mindfulness and goodness. So the next day, she tried to find out what is mindfulness or what is detachment. And then she found that whatever we mindful on, we detach that object. What object we are mindful, we detach that object also. So mindfulness means that mindful on the present moment with the object of the body, the feelings, the mind, and the Dhamma. So what is goodness? In our mind, there are three different kinds. Good mind, bad mind, neither good or bad mind. So she realized that to do goodness means that we detach from the badness. So the next day, she tried to practice what she understands. So the third day, she got the joy, the joy from the Dhamma. And shanti and sukha. It's so much joy and peaceful that every step she walks, she wants to jump up because it's so happy. And then she realized that detachment is mean that we attach to nothing. We non-attachment. Detachment means non-attachment. And if we can detach from the bad days, which is detached from the greed, the anger, and the illusion, the mind will become subtle, bright, and stillness, peaceful. So the fourth day, she understands that. The next day, she understands that your vipassana method you taught to us is like three three elements that support each other, which is mindful, detachment, and goodness. We use the mindfulness and detachment in order to do goodness, and use the goodness to be more mindful and to be detached. So, in order to practice, she understands the core of three elements. So that's why if we practice the mindfulness is like the light. The light shows us the way. So if we can create and generate many goodies, and it can expand like that. So this is her conclusion. Like practice mindfulness in order to do many goodies and save merit. Yes. So this is her conclusion. It's correct, right? Ngài xác nhận là nó đúng rồi ạ.
Sadhu, sadhu.
I've been surprised really the way she make it very logical. Like it's like a star, like a triangle of three elements, and then each other has a interconnection with each other, like a two-way narrow. Mindfulness and detachment with the narrow, and mindfulness with goodness also have the narrow. And she can understand your core teaching. Có vị nào nên hỏi tiếp không ạ? Nhà chú Bình ạ. Ưu tiên cho các bạn nhỏ lên hỏi.
ask you a question because when I'm at home, when I do meditation, the moment before I sit down, I wanted to go away. Like I don't want to sit down and meditate. And when I did sit down, my legs or my mind want to wander somewhere else, or and then I want to go somewhere and I can't sit still. So now what should I do when I meditate? How could I keep still and keep meditating? Con muốn hỏi Ngài là mỗi khi mà con hành thì ở nhà thì con hay trước khi mà con ngồi xuống thì con hay chân của con nó hay đi lung tung mà con không có ngồi yên một chỗ con hành thì cái đầu con nó đi lung tung kiểu con không có ngồi được yên. Thì con muốn hỏi Ngài là làm sao mà nó chỉ cho con cách nào con ngồi yên và con hành thiền tiếp được không? Con thực hành thiền lâu chưa? Ở nhà thì lâu lâu từ giờ mà sẽ ngồi được đúng không? Hiện tại ngồi được ngồi không? Lúc mà con ngồi thì con nghĩa là con cũng muốn ngồi, nhưng mà từ lúc mà con ngồi xuống ấy, là chân nó tự một đi chỗ khác, xong rồi tâm nó đi chỗ khác. Lúc mà đang con đi chỗ khác nào? Trước khi mình ngồi thiền là mình muốn ngồi chẳng hạn, nhưng mà ví dụ mình vừa ngồi xuống một cái là chân mình muốn đi luôn. Trước khi mình ngồi xuống lên thì lúc đấy con ngồi thiền một mình hay là ngồi thiền với cả ai khác nữa không? Nghĩa là con hỏi cụ thể cho cái trường hợp là buổi trưa ở ăn cơm xong đúng không? Xong rồi khi con hành thì một phần thì con có tự nhiên dậy thôi, đúng không? Còn với ba mẹ thì con vẫn còn được đúng không? Bình thường con ngồi ba mẹ con ngồi được bao lâu?
So she tries to practice meditation. Usually, if she sits with her parents, then it's okay. She can sit with them for about 5 to 10 minutes, sitting meditation with her parents. But the problem is when she wants to practice meditation by her own, whenever she tries to practice meditation, her leg want to go somewhere, her mind is wandering around. So her question is how can she sit still and continue to practice meditation? She intends to meditate, and go to the marketplace and sit down. But when she sit down, her leg just want to stand up and go somewhere. Her mind is wandering around.
She cannot do sitting meditation.
Yes, and cannot sit still when she meditates by herself without the parents. So she would like to ask for your advice to continue her practice.
Meditation is meditation is fighting against our present desire. So if you want to do something, you must not do. You must practice you must continue sitting meditation. The desire to sit, to practice sitting meditation must fight against with the desire to do something. Because practicing meditation in sitting position is great to do. Going here and there is what we attach to do. To practice meditation in both of sitting and in our daily activities is obeying the desire of Buddha. Going here and there is common desire of living beings. Because of going here and there with ignorance and attachment, is the cause of more and more greedy to do like this. Practice make perfect. The more you are meditating in sitting position, the more you will be able to do. This is great to do. The real meditation is present action of mindfulness and detachment. While you are sitting, you must be mindful in sitting meditation.
to watch movies, you know.
I'm also sleeping now. I want to take rest, but I'm fighting against with mindfulness and detachment to reduce the desire of taking rest. If I obey my desire, I must stop. I must stop teaching meditation. You must also mindful your desire to watch movie or to go somewhere. By sitting here,
You talk, you ask. Okay, thank you. Hello. Okay. And where are you from? America. America. Where are you from? I'm from Vietnam. Okay. Hey. 6, 7, 6, 7. Yeah, be careful today.
Bit tay tháo, ok.
Hmm? Hmm?
Tay tháo.
Hmm?
Go down.
Where you go?
Before.
Okay. Bye. Bye. Goodbye. Goodbye. Looks like there's something going on. But hey, look, it's not fun. It's not a party. It can be a party sometimes, but that's not the point. And we're developing the energy of mindfulness and detachment to really go deep into that practice and that energy with the master. Oh, I put upstairs. I wear upstairs. I walk upstairs. Yeah, we practice to be unconditional in what it is. And Shiva seems to be resisting that. I'm not saying we have to be there forever, but be there for a little bit. Goodbye, goodbye. Yeah,
Inside.
I have my own very nice place. Look, look, look.
Sleep. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, go sleep. Good night. Everybody, good night.
And you're supposed to be a Buddhist? You're supposed to be a practicing meditation?
Camera put there. It's
Yeah,
okay, right?
inside, very safe. Everything very safe.
Hi, Balaji. Be careful. Okay?
I can't stop live streaming. I have to live stream forever. I can't stop. Don't masturbate, guys. Don't masturbate tonight. No PMO. No porn, masturbation, orgasm tonight. Let's start to get our no-fap streaks a little bit higher, okay? You can do this. If I cannot masturbate, you cannot masturbate too. The same with the women out there. Because we're at the temple, because we're in the environment of the temple. Because it's not about thinking about it, Chanath. Sorry, that wasn't you, Chanath. Well, yeah, let it go. But I'm especially talking to Mark here. Well, what's your direct experience? You just say what your direct experience is. Why does it need to be Buddhist? Why does your direct experience need to be Buddhist? We got a new member. May that membership bring a wave of new memberships. May that membership bring a wave of new memberships. May that membership bring a wave of new memberships. And it's remarkable, guys, because I'm just some freak. I'm not a special guy. Is it true that I saved my own life? Is it true that I was a Buddhist monk for 7 years? Is it true that I'm a spiritual hero? Yeah, but I'm just a normal guy. Okay, you go home? Okay, goodbye. Goodbye. Because we're about to get some new memberships here. I got these, they're biting at the bits to make a donation. Okay. See you soon. Good night. Be well. Be careful. Sleep well.
Okay, go, Daddy, be careful, right?
I will be very careful.
Open the eye.
I be careful. Hey, very good.
See the eye.
Okay. I'm just a normal guy like you guys, but somehow I go other side. But somehow we've got these memberships, we're getting these donations, and I can't explain it. Maybe it's not explainable. Maybe it's inexplicable, maybe it's unfathomable. And can you imagine the kind of live streams we're gonna be having when we bring all this prana and all this extra energy into the Monk Life Meditation Institute in a few days? It's going to be absolutely unbelievable. It's going to be a lot of transformation. So invest while you can. Invest early, everybody. Become a member. Become a super member. Gift memberships. Make donations. This is your moment. This is your big moment. This is your very big moment. You could have made a membership, you could have made a donation right when that guy was walking by. Can you imagine the kind of impact that would have had? This is where I almost died. This is exactly where I almost died. I fell through the floor. How many flights of stairs is that? That's probably 2 or 3 flights of stairs. That's 12 feet, 15 feet, or more. How many feet is this? I almost died here. And look, it hasn't even been cleaned up. Do you guys want me to gather up some pieces of this rubble here? You can't see it, but gather up some pieces of this rubble and sell it. This has got to be at least 15 feet. Falling from 15 feet, that's no joke. The relics. Chúc mừng năm mới. Chúc mừng năm mới. I think there's a lot of enlightened monks, enlightened people around here, you know. Whoa. But what a place like this needs is a 24/7 spot. 24/7 hangout spot, video games, chairs, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, but I didn't choose for the ground, and I didn't decide that. It was what was offered to me. It's what was available to me, and I didn't decide for the ground to crumble beneath my feet and send me jettisoning into a steep drop. I'm here to take care of you guys. I'm here to support you guys. I'm here to make sure that you guys aren't depressed and anxious and lost in yourselves. Because Dr. Rob is here. Shiva, listen to this message Shiva just sent me. Please don't wake me up. I will wake up naturally and go meditate in the meditation hall on my own. See you there. This guy's out of his mind. Unbelievable. It's okay, he's free. He's free to do that. And he's a trooper for taking these energies. But I just can't believe that he would talk to me like that. I've got to stop smoking to save more created merits. Was I too harsh with that woman who sent me $5? Was I mean to that woman? Some people are saying, no, I wasn't. Flocker's saying a little bit. That's what I think. I think I was a little bit. I mean, but if you're still here, lady, I hope that you can learn more about Buddhism and meditation and learn more about mindfulness. Yeah, it's difficult, and I think, I don't know, maybe I'm going to get on some Ozempic, lose this weight, stop smoking. I don't want to stop smoking. Smoking's great. I like smoking. But, are you high, Cassia? Are you drunk? What's your situation? You're acting very ridiculous and inappropriate. I like smoking cigarettes. Smoking cigarettes is cool. But I don't want to have health issues that can go along with that, you know? And it's not a very good example to be setting for people smoking cigarettes as a spiritual teacher. It's probably more cool to smoke cigarettes as a spiritual teacher, but sometimes it's a big headache. Something to let go of, something to look at, something to continuously look at. I'm gonna work my foot up your ass, Dobie Bondito, if you don't send me $10 right now. And thank you, Dan, and welcome. Nice to meet you, Dan. Okay, let me give you a little time out there, Cassia. So, and especially for anyone who's kind of connecting, who feels any sense of connection here, which is great. It's great if we can connect with other people. I like vaping less than I like smoking because I don't like vaping all the time. And that's what vaping tends to do to me is I'm always vaping. You know what I mean? I'm not always smoking cigarettes. And, you know, anybody who feels that connection, please look at my earlier videos. Go and see some of my videos of me as a monk and, you know, kind of get to know a little bit more about my energies as well, because what I'm doing right now can be very radical and intense, and you might not have much of a full picture. Because I spent 7 years as a monk. It's only been a year that I haven't been a monk, and it's only been, you know, 6 months or so around that I've really come back to teaching. And, you know, now I've you know, Chanath, maybe go look into it instead of masturbating tonight. You know, how many hours have I been live streaming the past day or the past week? And it's okay. I mean, it's the mind is more important. So the active mind, the present mind is more important. Do you have money, Dobi B Bandito? Are you poor or you have money? Yeah, I try to be very true to myself. Because how am I going to live my life if I'm not being true to myself? And luckily, I have a passion, I have art, I have something that, you know, moves through me where I get to connect with other people. And that's always what I've wanted to do in my life, is connect with other people through spirituality and build community and play and do art as well. A little bit slow on the trigger there, Dobi Donto. Well, you're welcome, Varangova. Everybody's welcome. It's just, you got to understand, if I'm hiding someone's comments, I'm not saying that someone can't be here. And good on you for, you know, having multiple accounts and being flexible. It's not difficult to make another YouTube account. But what I'm saying is that I have a certain responsibility because this is a meditation retreat. Yeah, but you got money, Dobi Nanti. So it's, there's a difference when we give out of pity versus when we give out of reverence or appreciation, or when we give out of like a contract, a transaction. So that's not actually giving when we're buying something. So that's why I don't sell anything, because I don't like that. I never bought into that. I never connected with that growing up, like a transactional hope, you know, to have money so I could buy things. And it's important that people who are here and choose to be a part of this community and this work develop a relationship with generosity. It doesn't have to be giving money to me, but of course I don't mind. But if you're here and you're not developing that energy of generosity, it's going to be very problematic for you to take this in a practical way. This crazy lady is still wandering around here. So they're chasing her off with a flashlight. Yeah, there's something bringing in the crazy people right now. That monk is chasing the crazy lady off with a flashlight. The woman, the troubled woman, the suffering woman. You Vietnam?
Yes.
Yeah, you saved me, right? Yeah, you saved me yesterday. This man saved me when I fall through the floor. If only I was in America, I could get a... Yes, very good. No problem. I saved my life, right? If I fall, oh my God, right?
Yeah.
Right?
We tomorrow.
You fixed
Yesterday
them all.
we
You saved me.
Yep.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Xong rồi giờ hay gặp
How many years? How many
Four.
Vasa? 4 Vasa?
No.
Ông
Well, for what's that?
Uh,
two.
Samane.
oh, Samanan.
Yeah.
And you go to Myanmar? You go to Myanmar?
No.
Oh. Thailand?
And Vietnam.
But you want to go?
Cambodia.
You go Cambodia?
Yes.
Very dangerous. They take you.
Ordination Cambodia.
What?
What?
They will take you away. Cambodia ordination, very bad. Go to Myanmar.
He brave. he don't scare.
Oh, I'm very scared. They want to take the Vietnamese people to Cambodia to work.
Oh.
Okay, good night. Yeah.
Live stream.
Yeah, live
Live
stream.
stream.
Here.
Monk life meditation.
Yeah, that's right.
I remember your YouTube.
Toàn người nước ngoài không hả?
Okay.
Hello everybody.
Là đi khám á. Là qua đi khám á. Bà khùng mà đi đâu lấy dép. Bà lấy đôi dép chưa khùng luôn rồi. That girl take his shoe now.
Really? Take his shoe.
Yeah.
Oh, very good.
Very good.
Yeah. Lucky. Very lucky.
Very lucky. Ông hên lắm á, mới xui được vậy. Quá chưa chứ. Why you sleep so late?
Because I follow Seattle. Seattle, he sleep.
And you sleep?
Well, now he's still up, but I come to sleep.
Okay.
But he stay up 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, then wake up 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock.
Xong rồi sáng ngủ. Tại vì giờ giấc của người ta nó không phải là múi giờ này.
Ông thức tới 3-4 giờ sáng, sao bây giờ ông đã dậy rồi?
Oh, where you from?
America.
America. How old are you?
33.
Hôm qua hỏi là rồi.
Quên.
Cũng đừng xuất gia mà.
Good night.
Good night.
Boys, the gang. Sure, they're monks, young monks, novice monks, humans. You can live a very human life with the novice monks and the monks and the Asian people, you know. So if you're serious about spirituality and awakening and enlightenment, you're in the right place, but it's probably not going to be the way that you would expect it to be. Same with the Buddhism. You know, we get these ideas and stories about Buddhism, and can seem very idealistic, but it's very human, it's very natural, you know. We have faults and we're not perfect, and we're learning each and every day, each and every moment, beginning again, beginning anew. Well, let's work together to make sure that I'm a wealthy poet, not a poor poet. If you like. I can say that because everything's offered for free. That's why I can hide people's comments as well, or stop people from commenting, because they can still be here, they can still participate, they can still follow, they can still reach out to me if they want to. But it's not always the right time for someone to be chatting or putting their energies out there in the space with the other people that are here, and trying to get a little bit of space. And I'm sure there's people out there that watch closely and participate closely, and they don't talk. Might never hear about those people or who they are. Right now, this is my awakening. This is my new life. You could make it a little bit better, Marcel Van Gran, with a couple bucks. Spot me a 20 or a 50. Namaste, namaste. And that's really this project here, is to make people human again. Because there's so many people online that are like degenerating into these inhuman beasts of anger and greed and judgment. And then you have people like Shiva Kailash Shambho, who, he's at a meditation retreat and he's messaging me saying, don't try to wake me up. I'm going to sleep as late as I want, and then I'll go and do meditation. There's a schedule here, Shiva Kailash Shambho. You know what I mean? And if I get angry at someone, or if I act rudely to someone, or if I'm doing things in not the ideal way, that's fine. We can talk about that. If I can actually have a conversation about it. But I can't just have a conversation with every random person that shows up and has an opinion, because they're not really here. They're not really with me. It's just like sending bombs or something, sending knives and stars. Well, you don't have to be sorry, Shiva, but I hope that you'll get to spend more time with Sayadaw and get some gumption. Just make something up that you want to ask him about. Don't you want to know what enlightenment is or whatever? I know it's difficult because you can't understand, because his teachings are very high. But if you humble yourself and you open yourself and you listen closely, you might actually be curious. I think that's a little bit funny. Korean characters. And we're building community here, but it's going to take time. Some people are members of the community and they're donating. There's this guy Travis, he was donating like $50 every day, every live stream. And then him like seeing me with Shiva and seeing me hang out with Shiva, he said, "Sorry man, see you later." You know? And this kind of community is where we all learn to work with each other and to communicate really deeply with our heart, not just with the dollars that we have in our pockets. That's right, Ginger. That's right. And we don't know. I'm not saying we know. I'm not saying I know what. Maybe Travis is dead. I don't know. Koreans are more a-religious, and then Buddhism and Christianity or Catholicism. Yeah. Hey, Mr. Cat, you don't have to tell me. He sent that message. He said a message. He said, I don't know about what's going on here, but maybe I'll see you around the other side in District 3 or something in Vietnam. And I said, Travis, you have a psychic contract with me for a $30,000 gold chain. And you're going to put a message out there like that and say maybe you'll see me in District 3 in Ho Chi Minh? That's the kind of stuff that really tears a guy up inside. I know you guys can relate to that, I know. And I'm telling you guys, being here, being around my teacher, being in the monastery environment, not so much being around Shiva, but Shiva being here, it's really deep, it's really powerful. It really is. And I can feel it. You know, that's what I said, Mr. Kai. I said, what does that even mean? You owe me $30,000, man. No, dude, you don't. This is a. This is Dr. Rob, and Shiva is Shiva. Oh, I've lived in South Korea. I've spent a lot of time traveling the world. So, saying North Korea doesn't make any sense because I've lived in Korea. I know the Korean people. I know the Korean culture. I think he's joined once or twice. And Dobi Dondito, I don't know what you're talking about. You're working on it. I don't know what you're talking about. Marcel Van Gran, maybe I'll think about going to China. You said you slipped me a $50 bill. Send me a quick 50. It's a invitation. It's a request. It's a joke. It's play. I mean, this is an interesting dynamic here. Shiva is the Hindu god of destruction. And you don't need to worry about who Shiva is. You should worry about who Sayadaw Ashwinotamatara is. Yep. And we got a short time on this earth. I was literally, you guys have seen the videos probably, but it was late at night. It was later than now. It's midnight. It was like 1 a.m. Walk into my room, walked up those steps, put my shoes behind the door, and I was standing there, and the floor collapsed beneath me, and I fell through the floor, and I caught myself. If I would have fell through that floor, I mean, the least of my injuries would have been massive broken legs and even a broken back. I'd like to have some European donors, some Euro donors. I mainly have American and Australian people who support. I've never received, as far as I know, a 250 euro donation. It happened yesterday. People are laughing at me like I'm keep talking about this. I almost died yesterday. 24 hours from before now. Yeah, temporary residency in Vietnam, hoping to make that more permanent, but I'm not one for paperwork. I'm not one for being on the government dole, if you know what I mean. Yes, exactly, Mystic Malibu. The donos today, they could be better. We're hoping that before we wrap this up, there's somebody out there that's really going to step up and say, "Hey, I support this. I want to show out, and I'm investing in this project and this work and this community, and we're going to move forward in that." There's your lights. But for me, I'm not a money guy. I'm not really in this for the money. I'm in this for the community. I'm in this for the relationships. No, this is Vietnam, and this is at the monastery, so we don't do. This is a friend of our tradition, so we wouldn't do anything like that. This is a home. This is home in Vietnam. This monastery, this temple. So I wouldn't want to sue my home. I started in 2014 all black. In 2014, I went to live at a Zen meditation center for a year when I was 20. So that's when I started. But kindness can take many forms, you know? Like I could say something very mean and not mean it. I could say something very kind and not mean it. Someone could say something very kind and mean to be very mean. So that's important focus here, is that we have to start looking underneath the surface, not to our traumas and our egos and things like that, but to our hearts and to our intentions in the now. Yeah, hard truths can be kindness, but that can be very confusing because it's not really about the truth in that and how we relate to each other. It's more about the intention. And also, even more than that, it's our willingness to restart and refresh because we are going to make mistakes. We are going to interact with people in an unskillful way, and then we begin again. We say, okay, we can begin again. And we can stay together and we can also part ways. We have a freedom. I see very few places online where these kinds of conversations can actually happen. Very few places. I see a lot of people who want to teach something or they want to find a way to create themselves into some guru character, or they want to sell you something, but very few places where you can actually sit down and talk with someone who has some experience that's outside of the Western paradigm, that's seriously about spirituality and enlightenment. we're so geared towards this short-term mindset that something happening for the long term doesn't seem to be real or possible. Like that guy who came in and said, I'm so depressed and I don't even see the point of living my life. And I said to him, well, does it look like I'm in that situation? So you can rely on me. And that's humanity. That's what we're here to do. You can't see me because it's dark. So the camera it doesn't have enough light to pick up my face. I don't know. It would depend on the situation. For me, if I had anger issues, then that would make me be more aware of anger and my proclivity towards anger, and more hesitant and more careful about expressing anger. So whatever it is that you have a problem with, the nature of that problem is that it's happening often. So it's a source of mindfulness. So let anger be your source of mindfulness. And if we lean into the Buddhist teachings, it's very simple. It says, anger is a poison, greed is a poison, delusion is a poison. Now they're practical, this and that, etc., setting boundaries, whatever, sure. But if we know that we have a problem with anger, just like if we know that we have a problem with greed, or if we know we have a problem with delusions, it's just, don't try to justify yourself. Just be more aware. And in being aware of that, it's going to allow you to calm down. This place, Sake Shock. But how we're oriented now, we're just looking for someone to sell us something. And we look for a meditation center, we look for a place to train in Buddhism like we're looking for a hotel. And it doesn't work like that. Not many hot springs in Vietnam, but I'm a very big hot spring fan and a very big bathtub fan. I don't have a bathtub in my apartment, but I have because I'm here in this retreat, I have the power of the meditation and the relaxation, so the body can heal itself more skillfully. All right, everybody, we're going to count down from 10, and if we don't get a major donation, if we don't get some real cash on the table, on my Cash App, which is MonkLife93, or my PayPal, then we're going to shut this live stream down. And that's just the way that it is. Let's count down together. I'll say the number, starting with 10. I'll pause. You write down 10 and you type it in. And when you hear that 10, maybe you're not going to be writing it down because you're going to be busy figuring out how to make that donation. So let's do this together, okay, everybody? And when I hit 0, the stream will be shut down unless we get that money. Okay? Here we go. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's leave it at that. So thank you, dear friends, for being with me today. I will see you bright and early tomorrow morning. And we still have 4 more days of this meditation retreat. So we got a lot of time to spend together and have fun and meditate and listen to Sayadaw and muck about with Shiva. And hopefully I won't fall through the floor anymore here at the Buddha Mind Temple in Vietnam. Good night and good luck.